Good morning. This is Kevin Burrell from the Deputy Director from Fairfax County Police Department. This is a follow-up press conference in regards to the death of two young men last year in Fairfax, Virginia, 17-year-old Edwin Mendez and 14-year-old Sergio Tremino. Both men were found dead in Holmes Run Park in Fairfax, Virginia. Uh, it's been a tenuous process this past year. We've gone through all the leads, checked all the facts. We've got a lot of help from police departments, other local agencies have helped us to obtain information uh, in regards to this matter. Uh, we have two young men at a young age that's no longer with us. So this past Friday, uh, we were able to apprehend 11 members of the MS-13 gang in connection to the death of the young men. Uh, all men, their ages run from 20 to 27. We don't have the names at this. We have the names, but we're not able to give out the names at this time. And also, all the men were illegal immigrants in connection to the gang. So we have again 11 men in connection to the death of Mr. Mendez and Mr. Trevino. So also, I would like to thank all the local law enforcement who helped in this matter. Also, I would like to thank ICE. ICE was able to help us with some vital information to obtain the suspects in this case that were part of the MS-13 gang. ICE provided us with some details that helped us apprehend and track down these gentlemen. And last year we had several unanswered questions. Why this happened? What was the reason for why did this happen? So one of the things we found out, so the murders were similar. Both men were shot and received trauma to the back of the head and were buried in this same park. They must have been using this area kind of as a graveyard. So we're actually in the process of looking into other leads, other individuals that were missing, that might be, if any remains are in this park, or anything like that. So we followed up with several leads, helped us in the connection to bring these men to justice. Both men, well, 17-year-old Mr. Mendez, apparently they assumed he was part of a rival gang, the 18th Street gang. They thought he was more or less a mole trying to infiltrate into the MS-13 gang. So he was killed. And the 14-year-old Mr. Tremino, apparently they thought he was an informant from another case that was going on, an ongoing case against some of their MS-13 counterparts. So with all that said, again, I would like to say this case has been solved. We have the men in custody. All men will be charged with kidnapping and murders. The young men, they'll be brought to justice. We'll work along with ICE in starting maybe the deportation process. And I would like to send the condolences out to the Mendez family and the Tremino family. And I would also like to thank all local police officers and sheriff's department. I'd like to thank ICE and the Fairfax County Police Department, their tireless effort to help us solve this case. So with that said, again, Well, we're happy with the outcome of this particular case. It's been solved. The men will be brought to justice. And at this time, that's it. Thank you.